Hi to all. So today we are discussing about the GlideRecord. Before going to the GlideRecord, we will know the basics of the scripting. So we are using the scripting in ServiceNow. Why we are using scripting? ServiceNow scripting allows developers to customize platform behavior using JavaScript. Here we are using API JavaScript only. Don't bother about JavaScript. We are using only 1-3% of JavaScript only. That too API. That is predefined parameters. Defaulted parameters are defaulted scripting provided by ServiceNow. We don't bother about. Just we need to practice only. Then it is very easy. Scripting is very easy. We have two types of scripting in ServiceNow: client side and server side. Client side means browser end. It will work on the browser end. Server side is backend scripting. It will work on backend. Client side is the browser end. In the client side, there are so many APIs we are using: G_form, G_user, G_scratchpad, glide form, glide user, glide ajax. But in server side, mainly we are using GlideRecord, glide system, glide aggregate, glide date and time. Among GlideRecord is most important parameters in the server side scripting API. This is most important API. By using GlideRecord, we will query record, insert record, update or delete records. Mostly we use the GlideRecord API, which interacts directly with the database to query, update, insert or delete records. Here the scenario is how to find all in progress incidents with a high priority assigned to group called hardware. Here we will break down the question. The question is how to find all in progress incidents with high priority assigned to group called hardware. In this case, we will use the GlideRecord, and the table is incident table, and here multiple queries are there because in progress query is there, high priority query is there, the group query is there. So in this case we are using add encoded query. So let's do example. Let's do practice. For practice purpose, we should use script background script. We'll search on the navigation bar script background. Then it will load to the run script page. In this we apply the first, we will declare the variable. What's the first step? We need to declare the incident table first. Incident. How? So we need to declare the variable. The gr is a GlideRecord, where gr equal to new GlideRecord. So we are declaring the variable where new GlideRecord. For what table? Incident table. We should use quotes, and after end of that code should with the semicolon. If you have any doubts regarding the symbols, please watch my previous video, or else I will post in the description. That video link I will post in the description. It will make very easy in the scripting. So what's the meaning of this step? First, where gr equal to new GlideRecord incident. So it will create a new GlideRecord. It will create a GlideRecord object for the incident table. It will where gr is a, it will create glide record object for the incident table. So what's that this mean? This allows you to query or manipulate records in the table. This allows the query in the incident table. Then what's the next step? We will query about the priority, assignment group, state. So we need to add here multiple queries are there. That's why we need to add gr.add encoded query. For single records we are using add query. So multiple records are there, that's why we are using multiple queries are there, that's why we are using add encoded query. Before that gr.add encoded query, add encoded query. You don't bother about this, by practice only you can get easily. At least please practice 10 type of codes. In my previous videos some practice sessions are there, please follow that videos. It will you will get easily coding, you will perfect in the coding very easily. From basic onwards it will be there in that videos. Add encoded query. Then what we need, this is the incident form, this is a form view. We have two views are there in incident form, list view and form view. This is the form view. By clicking on list view it will appear the form view. State in progress. State is 2. Here the numbering is new is 1, in progress is 2, on hold is 3, resolved is 4. Like that we need to mention here in the backend values. State is in progress. And see the magic, the state is new, the impact is high, the urgency is high, the state is in progress. Sorry, when impact is high, urgency is high, the priority is critical. Impact and urgency will influence priority. So completely priority depends on the impact and urgency. If impact is medium, so then automatically priority value changes. If the impact is low, then the priority changes to moderate. If the impact is low, urgency is low, then the priority changes to planning. If the impact is high, then urgency is also high, then the priority becomes to critical. So let's come to our concept. We need state 2 and priority 1. So priority 1 is a critical, state 2. State 2 is a in progress. State. Here a state. This is backend value of state. Copy. Paste here. State. Or we can type the backend value directly. When state equal to 2. 2 means 1 is a new, 2 is a in progress. When state equal to 2 and, because why we are using and? This is a and symbol. We are querying multiple queries in the single line, single step. That's why we are using the and. That's why it's called as add encoded query, multiple queries. And priority is 1. Here where is the priority? Priority is 1. . priority equals to or concatenate 1 concatenate value and this is on symbol assignment group, no assignment group anything and assignment group. Assignment group of what name? We should dot working. Dot working means it will direct to this assignment group page. Assignment group for name should mention the name should be mentioned because by mentioning name only it will dot work to the following groups only. For example, we need a hardware, then we need to type the name. It will dot work to the this group by mentioning name only, or else it won't dot work. So that's why we need to mention name. Assignment group equal to or concatenate any name we can mention here. Hardware we can copy or we can type directly. Hardware. Then after each of every line we should enter the semicolon, then it will fulfill this line or complete this line. It means it will complete this line, then enter. The thumb rule is there, the basic thumb rule is there. After gr.add encode query or gr.add query, we should do add what? gr.query. What's the meaning of second line? gr.add encoded query, state equal to 2 and priority equal to 1 and assignment group dot name equal to hardware. It means multiple queries. It will dot works to the hardware group and state 2. State 2 is in progress. Priority is urgency. It will query all these 3 steps in a single line. State 2 is in progress. Priority 1 is a critical. Assignment group is a hardware. So 3 steps involved in this single line. So 3 filter conditions in a single line. In short-handed. That's the use of add encoded query. Next, gr.query. It will runs the query with all conditions applied. It will runs the query above this second line. So gr.add encoded query, it will runs this second line while using the gr.query. So we should use gr.query. Then after that, loops are there. What are the loops we are using frequently? While loop and if loop. What's the use of while loop? While loop means if we have multiple records, we will use the while loop. If we have single query or single record, we are using if loop. Then we are using the while loop. While gr.next close brackets, then open the curly brackets. What's the meaning of this line? So it will loop through each match record one by one. So while loop, it will loop through each match record gr.next one by one. Then next moves to the next record. It will move to the next record one by one like that. It will move to the next record. It will process one by one record. One by one incident it will process. Next step, gs.info. gs.info. Instead of info, we can use print also, no problem. What info we need? Number. What in number? Incident number. Or it will display like that, number 10001, like that it will display. Plus means concatenate value. gr.get value. Of number. Plus is a concatenate value. Yes. The comment priority. Plus gr.get display value. Plus is concatenate value, so it will give multiple. gr.get display value. Get display, it will display the value. Display value. So we no need to bother about the display. Automatically these APIs will come automatically. These are the inbuilt APIs provided by ServiceNow. By practice only it will easily. So the thing is practice, then only it will be easy, or else it is very difficult. First of all, we don't fear about the scripting or coding. It's very easy. Priority. Then end with semicolon. So the meaning of this line is gs.info output to the system log. Then gr.get value. It will returns the backend value. Example inc 001 like that. It will returns. Next, gr.get display value gives the display value of critical. What critical incident? Critical incidents display value. Plus is the concatenation value. So what's the next step? We will format the code. Then it will align the code accordingly, perfectly. Then we will run the script. Before running, we will check the code once again. So where gr equal to new GlideRecord incident. So it will create a GlideRecord object for the incident table. First step is it will create GlideRecord object for the incident table. This allows you to query and manipulate records to the table. So this allows a query of the incident table. Then gr.add encoded query. State to priority 1 assignment group name hardware. It will talk to the assignment group. It's fine. gr.query runs the query with all conditions applied. Runs the query with all above conditions applied. While is a loop. We are using while and if conditions. For while, multiple steps are there, multiple records is there. That's why we are using while. If single record process, if we use if gs.info. Okay. Yes, we got the answer. Here is no number for create critical. Then we will change to priority 2 here. Run. State 1. State 1 is not there. State 2. Once again I am checking code gs.info. Get value. Yes, here I kept the capital N. Now it again got the result. If you change the group to software, then run. Here no availability. See, assignment groups are there. Service desk. Network is there. Yes. We will check the incident form. Here 1009. See here. Then state change to priority 1. Like this way we will practice. Yes, based on these parameters it will come like this. State 2 priority 1, state 2 is the in progress, priority 1 critical, the assignment group is hardware. State 2 priority 1 assignment group is a hardware. These two incidents are there. Then 50. Yes. State 2 priority 1 hardware. State 2 is the in progress. State 1 is the new. Priority 1 is the critical. By this way we will practice very easily. If you have any doubts regarding this topic, please comment on this video. Thank you so much guys. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. All the best guys. Thanks to all.